What up, y'all? Drew Thinks here, another video. So today, as you can see from the title, why weed is killing you, I just wanted to make this one quick, drop some pointers and my perspective on people who smoke. So I'm going to be listing a couple reasons, and I'll be putting them right here on the screen, why I believe everyone should completely abstain from smoking, particularly weed. I know in today's society, especially in California, the culture of people who smoke weed is completely accepted. If anything, it's promoted. You drive around the streets, you see all on the billboards, you see dispensary every mile. And it's like, even in high school, the kids are starting honestly now in middle school, like with the little carts and vapes. It's crazy. The first reason is predominantly, I believe that the marketing towards marijuana is for almost kids, like 18 to 25 is like the main demographic. And that's also the same demographic that has their brain basically developing, especially when someone's in their 13, 14, 15, 16. And there's been a lot of studies coming out that people who smoke have a higher proclivity to developing a mental illness such as anxiety, depression, schizophrenia, psychosis. If I can find the study, I'll put it up on the screen right here so you can see it. But that's one of the largest reasons, I believe, because at the end of the day, THC is a psychoactive component, and we don't know the long-term effects of smoking marijuana for various years. The second reason is it just makes you lazy. There's no one on earth that can tell me that weed is not a sedative. It doesn't make you lethargic. It doesn't make you tired. Of course, I know there's two strains. There's sativa and there's indica, but nonetheless, they both have a downer effect. And even if sativa is making you like hyper alert, it's still a drug. And it's when someone gets used to any type of drug, they need it to function, and it becomes an addiction. Marijuana is highly addictive. The THC compounds in it are like crack, essentially. Percentage of people who can be a daily smoker and function, talking about the exceptions. And then I hear people say like, oh, Snoop Dogg, look at Snoop Dogg, he smokes weed and he's a multi-millionaire and has all these multi-gold albums and whatnot. But yeah, but that's the outliers. 99% of people are never going to fall into that category just due to them not having an exceptionally crazy talent and knowing the right connections. I'm speaking for the majority, the general population. Maybe you have the small conglomerate of people who get energized and they're able to do backflips and work 40-hour shifts after they smoke a fat blunt, which I haven't met anyone like that yet. And the third reason is it's just not a necessity. It's a waste of money. If you have like a medical condition, CBD and certain type of strains of marijuana can help with people suffering like multiple seizures. I have read about that. But unless you need it, then it's not a necessity. It's not something that you should be doing. I doubt there's people who just smoke here and there. I really think that it's like, you never hear of a cigarette smoker who just smokes like once a week, twice a week. It's always either all in or all out. So it's better to just not entertain the idea or try smoking at all. Just smoke weed. And from my own personal experience, once you get so used to that high and that boost of euphoria, anything you're doing is obviously completely more entertaining. You can be staring at a wall and it'll be the most entertaining wall you've ever seen, right? But the bad side about that is that when you're sober, everything seems extremely boring. It's hard to find the excitement in doing things that should be exciting. Like you could go skiing, mountain biking, freaking jumping off a cliff. And a lot of people, including me, who smoke would have been like, oh, I need a blunt. This would be so much more fun with the edible or whatever enter drug here. And that's sad, because you should be able to enjoy the human experience without any mind-altering substances. Like, that's how we're made. We're not meant to be inhaling smoke to feel good and have more fun. We should be able to have fun sober and clear-minded. Those are the three reasons. Some other random ones I'll throw in is just you're more conscientious of your surroundings. Your head is more on a swivel. People, like, especially here in San Jose, I see people high all the time, driving, walking around. And it's like, dude, someone with a knife can come behind you and just like stab you. Of course, that's a crazy scenario, but it's just an example how if you're like sedated walking around like a zombie, your senses aren't up to par as someone who is not smoking or someone who is sober. So it also comes down to just safety, especially driving. It's crazy. I see so many people like that smoke blunts when they drive. And of course, I know it's probably an accrued skill. They do it like for years, but that doesn't take the fact that there's been studies that your motory senses and your reaction time is significantly slowed. So you're like, I don't know how many times more likely to get into a car crash when you're high driving. And that's just logic, right? So yeah, guys, those are the reasons I really think you should stop smoking. If you're watching this video and you are smoking weed or whatever smoke you're putting in your lungs, you should really quit that. And I hope these reasons can help clear your mind and get a better sense on the ramifications of just inhaling smoke. So yeah, I hope you liked the video. Drop a like, comment, subscribe. Peace, I'm gone.